Hello again, I'm Berfu. Welcome to the second video of Skopje. In the first episode, we explored the modern part of Skopje. If you haven't watched it yet, I'm leaving the link right here. Feel free to check it out. If you have any experience with Skopje, please write it down. And please do not forget to leave a comment mentioning which city you'd like to see for the next video. In this episode, let's delve into the historical part of the city together. As I mentioned in the first episode of Skopje, it was part of the Ottoman Empire for over 500 years, from the late 14th century until the early 20th century. During this period, the city underwent significant changes and development under Ottoman rule. We are crossing over the famous stone bridge that connects the modern and historical parts of the city. It's a busy pedestrian crossing throughout the day. The exact construction date of the bridge on the Vardar River is unknown, but it is believed to have been built during the Ottoman period. The bridge was built using stone materials and entirely by hand. That's why it's called the stone bridge. This statue depicts various scenes from the birth to the childhood of Alexander the Great with his mother. The fountain is named the Fountain of the Mothers of Macedonia. Straight ahead, there is a statue of Second Philip, the father of Alexander the Great. After passing the statues, you'll find yourself in another century. Unlike the modern planning approach in the modern part of the city, here we continue walking in an area dominated by an organic texture. Here we see the Davud Pasha Hamam. It's also known as the Old Bazaar Hammam, is a historic Turkish bath. It was built in the 15th century during the Ottoman period and is attributed to Davud Pasha, an Ottoman governor. It was constructed using stone and brick, typical materials for Ottoman architecture. The Ottoman influence on Skopje's architecture and urban design can still be seen today, particularly in the Old Bazaar area of the city. It is a historic district that contains many examples of Ottoman-era architecture, including narrow streets, stone houses with wooden balconies, and a variety of shops and markets selling traditional handcrafts, food and clothing. The majority of the products in the market come from Turkey, and the architectural style reflects the characteristics of the Ottoman period. Therefore, in this part of the city, you may feel like you're in Turkey. You can see many handmade filigree products and ceramics inside the market. The restaurant we're currently passing by is a well-known köfteci, meatball restaurant, in this area. Another branch of it's located in the modern part of the city. If you come here, I highly recommend trying the famous dish known as köfte in Turkey, but called kebab here. Don't leave without tasting it. This is the Murat Pasha Mosque. It was built in the 15th century during the Ottoman rule. It was commissioned by Murat Pasha, an Ottoman military commander, and is named after him. It was constructed using stone, brick and mortar, with skilled craftsmen contributing to its construction. Obviously, the mosque has undergone restoration and preservation efforts. When you continue a little further from Murad Pasha Mosque, you'll reach Çifte Hamam, which means double bath. It dates back to the 15th century. It is called Çifte Hamam because it consists of two main sections. It was commissioned by İshak Bey. It is currently used as an exhibition space. Here we also see an exhibition poster. Let's keep walking towards Kapanhan. Here we are in front of Kapanhan, a large caravanserai that served as a hub for trade and commerce in the region. It was built in the 15th century. It is characterized by a blend of Turkish, Islamic and Balkan influences. It was constructed to serve as a caravanserai, a roadside inn or resting place for traveling merchants and their caravans. We can see that the open-air market is covered with removable canopies which are commonly used in hot climates to protect from the sun, especially as the summer months approach. Here it's written the name of the street, which is Evliya Çelebi. Let's climb for the Mustafa Pasha Mosque. The Mustafa Pasha Mosque is not only a place of worship but also a significant cultural and historical landmark in Skopje. Its architectural beauty and historical importance attract visitors from around the world, allowing them to appreciate the rich heritage of Ottoman architecture in North Macedonia. The mosque was built in the early 15th century during the Ottoman period. It was commissioned by Mustafa Pasha, an influential Ottoman ruler. The construction materials primarily consist of stone and brick. The mosque showcases the distinctive features of Ottoman mosque design, characterized by its simplicity, symmetry, and emphasis on geometric patterns. It follows a traditional Islamic architectural plan. It consists of a central prayer hall, a courtyard, and several auxiliary structures. The prayer hall is rectangular in shape with a mihrab, which is prayer niche, indicating the Qibla direction. Adjacent to the prayer hall there is a minaret, a tall tower. Let's climb a bit more to get a panoramic view of the city. We've reached the end of the video. Thank you for your watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment mentioning which city you'd like to explore by foot. Who knows, the next video might be about the city of your choice. And remember, if you want to see similar videos about other cities, don't forget to subscribe. Bye!